What's going on, everyone? Today we're looking at some wild truck stop crashes. Let's go. Okay, so Swift is coming up there. Did a good job missing it with the truck, but he's not looking out for his trailer. Here it comes. Oh, crunched up the hood pretty good.
He just smashed our truck. Swift. God.
Go figure, it's Swift, right?
What the fuck is this mother doing? He was moving in. Well, he.
Hey, real quick, if you know any funny acronyms for Swift, leave it in the comments. Okay, what's going on here? Okay, so the truck driver hopped out to go talk to this guy, and his truck's not in park. It's rolling. Oh shit, stop, hurry, hurry, quick, get to the truck. Set the brakes. That was a good one. Luckily he was able to stop it in time. Okay. Real quick, these trucks right here that haul stuff with a big gooseneck trailer, those are called hot shot trucks. They still do trucking. They sleep in the back of the truck most of the time or in a hotel. But yep, they're truckers too. Crunch, 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 crunch. On a long nose Freightliner, it looks like. Freightliner Classic or an FLD. Oh, and he's backing up and he's just making it worse and worse and worse. He's gonna try to take off too. He gone. Dude pulling the Warner blue trailer wants to back into the spot. Dude in the front of me noses into the spot to beat him out of it. It's funny, but kind of messed up at the same time. And frankly, I'm not a fan of people that pull nose first into the spot. I understand some spots can be a little bit easier that way, just to zip into real quick like this guy did. But the main reason that I am not a fan of these spots being taken up by somebody pulling nose in is because you can't hang the edge of your trailer over past the curb. So over here you got wide open space, no fence, no nothing, it's just trees. You can hang the end of your trailer past the curb and get it to where your tires are pretty close to the edge of the curb. And then this leaves enough room, a little bit extra room up front. It's kind of a courtesy thing. It's not a bad move, I guess. But then the other issue too, right here it's not bad because it's a straight backup. But some people will nose in other spots early in the day before other trucks get there. And then trying to back out of spots is much more difficult than trying to pull straight out of spots. That's the main reason truckers back in general.
Oh, yeah.
That guy's laugh is getting me. Okay. Truck backing up on the side. Is he going to try to squeeze through there? He takes the mirror off of it. He's trying. He's close. And he thinks he has it to that rack. Yep. And those mirrors are surprisingly expensive for what they are. It's just plastic and a mirror. Oh, he fixed it. It's all good now. No need to let him know about it. What a turd. Peace out, dude. Penske. Okay, I'm going for this truck on this side. Oh, got into him. And when you pull out, you just do more and more damage. But either way, you got to get into the spot for the night, so keep trying, I guess. Oh, he's going to take out the... Ooh, which one is it? Which one's it going to be? I thought the guy backing up over here was going to take out the bumper of this Peterbilt. Ooh, 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 ooh. He's close. Is he going to make it? No, he keeps inching it over this way and this way, further and further. Now he's going to get it. And see, this is how you have a blind side on the non-blind side, because your trailer up here is blocking. You can't see past this in the mirror. I mean, you can over in this direction, but you can't see straight down the line of the trailer. The way it turns, that corner's blocking you, so he can't see that. He's just kind of hoping him. Yeah. Yeah, he was hoping and praying he was having enough room. Okay, for truckers, especially since we're talking about the truck stop stuff here today and the backing thing, get out and look. Goal. Most of the time you'll see it written on the mirror of the truck, but goal. It means get out and look. If you're not sure of what you're doing, if you're not sure, you can't see, get out and look, take a look. And I also tell people when I'm teaching them to kind of predict what you need to do next. Talk it out. Be verbal with it. Don't just think about it in your head. Talk about, okay, so if I move the truck this way, it's going to move the trailer this way. Okay, I need to go just a little bit that way. Talk it out and work it through it while you're out of the truck and you can see everything. Walk around a couple times. Okay, not swinging wide enough. This is a pretty dark video. Crunch, 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 crunch. Should call that guy Captain. He's pretty good at crunching. Captain Crunch. Sorry, can't stop the dad jokes. Okay, another nose in situation here. Oh, Schneider on Schneider. It's an orange on orange crime. Yeah, this is another reason why I don't like pulling straight into spots. Some places it's okay to utilize that area, but as a general rule, it's better just to back. Okay, we're looking at the corner mirror here. Okay, didn't turn wide enough, and crunch, 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 crunch. This one's rough because, let me back it up here so we can take a look. I always tell people that I've trained to utilize all the available space. And if you look here, he's got so much space up here that he could have utilized. Same thing with when you're making a turn or in a truck stop or whatever it is. I always try to swing wider than what I need to. If I'm too wide, you know, that's fine. But if I'm not wide enough, you run into this situation. Watch your mirrors while you're turning too. It could prevent this from happening. You got a pneumatic tanker here. Okay, backing up. We're on the blind side where we're having an issue. Keep track of all the blind side problems. He's close. And here comes, there it goes. The tractor actually got into it, not the trailer. These tires, if you're at an angle, they stick out on this side too. See right here? The tires are further out because his truck's at an angle. So this is why it takes some skill to be a truck driver, because you got so many things that are sticking out in certain areas and not. He's gonna do it again. Nope. Maybe. Mirror on mirror.
Five, 1, 5, 3, 1, 6, 1.
Is this the same guy? No, I don't think so. Okay, so he started setting up for a 90-degree alley dock style back. So that's where you go. I guess he tried a 45 without enough room to. So what he should have done in this situation is probably go for these ones over here instead of these ones. He can make it though. He's not going to because we're watching a crash video, but... Okay, this is a problem I wish some of these truck manufacturers would fix. Watch how much the truck is shaking. It's shaking every time he lets off the clutch. Or not even the clutch, this is an automatic. It's pretty problematic in the automatics. Problematic in the automatics. Hey, just stop it there, bud. You're good. You didn't hit anything. You're taking up 2 spots. Nobody's going to mess with you on either side. No, I'm just kidding. Don't do that. Having a little trouble here. Taking him some time. There you go. He's got it. Oh, just kidding. Close. Took him a little bit of time. No accidents though, so that's good. Hey, that's all you can ask for, really. You know, if you're in a truck stop and it takes you 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 minutes, however long it takes, if you don't hit anything, who's going to complain? You might have a stack of trucks behind you trying to get through, but you got to look out for you. You know, if you can get in there quickly, do it. If it takes you a while, it takes you a while. Okay, not quite enough room to get around that tanker, I'm guessing. Oh. Yeah, that was close, though. This is why you watch your mirrors while you're turning. If he would have caught it and stopped, it would have just taken this guy a couple of more, you know, maybe a minute or 2 more to pull forward. And then he would have had enough room. Oh, he's going. Bumper fell off right here. We exchanged information and he went on his way. I am now just dealing with his apparently expired insurance and the owner of his company trying to get out of fixing my truck. Yeah, if you can keep the police off of the situation, that's the best, because there's a potential that it could go on your permanent record, even though it's in a parking lot and technically not really regulated by street rules. So if it's ever on private property, I would try to avoid keeping the police out of it, because realistically there's no reason for them to be there other than, you know, big companies wanting to get the police report. Exchange information with the driver. I'm not sure why this was on here. He did a good job. Okay, he's going for a spot. Okay, this video sped up a little bit too, so keep that in mind. He's inching his way there. Again, not sure why that was on there. He did a good job. Okay, rear end swing. Rear end swing. You gotta watch out for that. Okay. This is the problem. You see it's nighttime in this video. This most likely isn't a parking spot. The one or two over further from that are probably not official parking spots. There's a massive shortage of spots to park at night for truck drivers, so they will find a way to stop and bed up for the night. So they'll make spots where there isn't a spot, and this happens in the morning when these guys are trying to take off. This is probably about 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning.
Yes, he did, and he's gonna do it again.
Just hit us.
He's gonna keep on going.
Take his picture.
It's over there.
9-1.
I did call company he worked for and reported it. They opened a claim for me. They will call my company and settle.
0403.
Paper's there. Pin's right here.
Okay, we're pulling into a spot again instead of backing up. And this one, there's so much room up here to be able to back up. You pull down here, swing wide, cut back, and then it's a nice straight back up from there. A little bit of wiggling on your way back and you're good to go. Wonder how old this video was. 2020. I'm just looking at the gas prices up here. We're at what, about 340 for diesel. Got into the corner. I mean, realistically, that's not professional, but it's not the end of the world. Obviously, you see about 20 other people done run through there.
God damn it. Got his tag number. We'll rip that man's shit off and pull the off the slam.
Hit and run. What's going on here? Here we're trying to back up, both backing up at the same time. Oh, they're gonna get into it. They're both going for side-by-side spots, I'm guessing. Yeah, if you can avoid it, wait for one to go and then the other. Okay, if you see somebody backing up in the truck stop, give him some space, give him some time. He's going to end up rushing him. Obviously, this is a nicer, older style truck, so he's probably not new. But that makes young drivers uncomfortable and nervous. And, you know, just be courteous. Give them a little bit of room to do what they need to do. You'll get through when your time is up. Good old Swifty here trying to get out. Wow. That's absolutely crazy. How do you not see that? That was my question on that one. All right, backing up. Like we talked about in an earlier clip in this video, this is now a blind side because the corner of this trailer, you can't see that in your mirror. So you're not being able to see what's going on over here. Take the half second, get out and look if you're unsure. And older truck drivers, if you're watching my video and you've been trucking for a long time, don't fall into the trap of, you know, getting too big for your britches and, you know, thinking that you know everything. I've talked to several guys that have been doing it for 10, 15, 20 years, never had an issue. And the moment that they start getting real comfortable, I got this, that's when something happens. Stick to the principles and you'll be good to go. Okay, turning too wide here. This is what I was talking about in that last clip. You can see it better here. Let's back up just a hair. If I can. Maybe. Okay, maybe not. Okay, so anyway, right here. His mirror's right here. It's pointing directly back, probably to about right here at this angle. So anything past that, you can't see. So you got to use, you know, your judgment and get out and look and take a second. And this guy's rushing, honking to let him know, hey, he's getting into it so he can stop getting into it. Okay, he's backing up to, he's gonna get it too.
Careful.
Stop, stop, stop. No respect, and someone is having one hell of a time backing in. Back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. Okay, and then everybody's zipping around and not giving him time to figure it out. Good job on this guy getting out and help. I was always cautious about getting and helping people out because if I was in the wrong spot and not seeing what was going on, or if I hollered out and they didn't hear me and they got backed up into something, you know, they would have had anger towards me for not paying attention and not helping them out. When realistically, even if you have a helper, it's on the responsibility of the driver. But real quick, if you get yourself into a situation where you're doing the back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, most likely what's happening is you are doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. You know, you pull up this way and back up and wonder why you're getting in the same spot back. How about you pull up this way, then back that way, then start backing up. Do something different, otherwise you're going to get the same result every time. I had to learn that one early on because I did it too, where I would just do the same maneuver over and over again and get frustrated. Why am I not figuring it out? This guy thinks he's about to use the air horn but doesn't think about getting out and asking him what's wrong for a few minutes. And he is telling this guy to come over. Now this guy doesn't care about what time it is. This guy just wants to be warm. Yeah, that's real rude in the middle of the night. So back here, if you're unfamiliar with trucks, which I would hope you would be watching my channel, but back here is a sleeper berth, probably from about right here where it curves in. Truckers sleep back there. So these truck stops are full of sleeping people, sleeping dudes that have worked a hard, long day, and they're tired. And sitting here honking the horn in the middle of the truck stop You're waking people up, pissing people off. You're liable to catch a whooping. And especially that hardcore. If there's something going on and you... Oh my God, dude, knock it off, bro. Yep, you hear the driver of this getting out. Because when you hear honking, you're thinking that, okay, maybe somebody is getting ready to get into your truck and you need to freak out and hop out of bed and see what's going on. Maybe there's a fire in a truck next door. Somebody's honking to let people know, hey, get up, get out of the way. You know, there could be a billion different reasons why somebody's having their horn going off in the middle of the night while you're trying to sleep. So, of course, you're going to hop out of bed and see what's going on.
Come here. Get out and come here.
Okay.
Are you the one that's blowing your air horn? Yeah, I thought you Did you even get out and check with him? Because he's not in his truck right now.
Gotcha. It sounds like he's saying that the truck driver over here that's in this one with the blue lights here, he's not even in his truck. I'm not sure what's going on, why he's stuck out like that.
Thank you for waking me.
Yeah, I could understand him being frustrated with that. Okay, what we got here? Swifty. Oh, got into the front corner of it. Yeah, this is why, like I said, it takes some skill to be a truck driver. It's not just backing straight up, pulling straight out. You have to worry about all the angles of the truck. This tire sticking out right here, that could be a hazard. This front corner needs to be watched. Over here needs to be watched. You know, you're looking down the line, making sure you're not hitting this that you can't even see. You're looking on the other side, making sure you're not hitting that. So you got to pay attention and know what you're doing when you're backing up specifically. Just remember to get out and look if you're ever unsure. And I talked about this in a previous video. A good rule of thumb or a good training method is to set up cones and test how much distance you have in the front. Same thing with that corner. If you put one up in the corner and start backing around, when you bump the cone, put a stick up in the cone. When the stick shakes, you know you're at that cone. So you can tell and learn based off of where you're at and where that cone is, how much distance you have to be able to safely maneuver. It's a fantastic training plan if you can get out to a big old parking lot and practice with that. It's better to ruin a few cones than what it is to ruin the front of a truck.
We're trying to get there at 6 o'clock tomorrow.
Cutting too wide here. Yep, grabbing the front of this truck.
Oh, did you just scrape the front? You did. You just scraped the hell out of that Peterbilt. Yo, DJ, look at this shit. You just scraped the hell out of this guy's Peterbilt.
Yeah, turns too soon. So they must be buds on the phone with each other. Oh, snap. They're throwing down. I want to see that again. Hang on.
This just scraped the hell out of this guy's Peterbilt.
Let's take a look real quick. Oh, he comes flying from underneath of it. Gives him a good old shove. That's some trucker justice right there. All right, y'all. I appreciate you watching. Hey, if you could take the time and like and subscribe on the video, I'd greatly appreciate it. Thanks for tuning in. We'll catch you next time. All right. Bye.